let's go back real quick. Inoue,
Yeah, do it.
talk to him.
Yeah, he 4th division, moved up, took on the unified champion, and shut him out. Laid him down.
What is it about him?
He's so we talked about, and it was a funny lineup, and shout out to Kid Hyphen putting the clips out of what we were talking about before the fight on Sunday, before the Tuesday fight. But you were saying, does he have to fight has he ever fought on his back foot? Can he fight from the outside? He fought Fulham from the outside, and he smoked him. And then when it was time, and the one thing that they kept mentioning he was doing, jab to the body, and never really brought the right hand up. Mm-hmm. And then the one time he did,
It's the setup. It's the setup.
And he's mean too.
Yeah.
He's mean. Like I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's the first time I really saw him fight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I get it. And, you know, people talk about he's too small to come up. We saw Pacquiao do it.
Yeah.
We saw Pacquiao do it. And I don't think they don't want no work for him at 135.
I'm going to go
And
ahead.
that's the first time I've seen a man fight too. And from the outside looking in, I was just thinking about power. The boxing skills.
Yeah.
His ring IQ.
Cutting off the ring.
He got it all. Mm-hmm. He got it all. And he established, I'm here early. Mm-hmm. And when he throws that right hand.
Yeah.
He's already 30, though. That's one thing.
Yeah.
As far as him, you know, he's going to have to go up fast if he wants to, you know, bang out a few more divisions.
Yeah.
But nah, dude is solid. I mean, I put him in that same conversation of Lomachenko, Pacquiao, like great offensive fighters. You know what I'm saying? But if somebody comes along with timing and discipline, he can be beat.
Hell no.
2 things from me. Number 1, I did not see the fight.
Yeah, I know.
He said, "Yeah."
It's a quick watch.
But I want to make that really apparent because I know that we got a lot of backlash about not talking about Inoue and all those things. I didn't get up in time to watch it, and then I do live a very busy life. It's not an excuse. I will watch this fight back for 2 reasons. Number 1, shout out to Jimmy Lennon Jr. He had a Shawn Porter suit and services collection suit on this at the weigh-in, and he said that he was very curious to see what I thought about the fight. Still have not had the time to watch that fight, but I told him, hey, when I see this fight, I will tell you what I think about it. People like my intellectual, yes sir, and my analytical mind for boxing.
Just say picks.
People like my analytical mind for boxing. Showtime apparently don't recognize, but
we missed a moment, and that's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah,
you think you should have been commentating last night?
100%.
I couldn't hear
I
that
think
commentary
you've been
yesterday.
great. You fought both of the guys. That would have been perfect.
Yeah, would have been perfect. And but I want to like I want to clear it up that I'm not hating on him. I'm not so high on Stephen Fulton that I just don't care or anything like that. I simply have not had the time. I will get to it, and when I do, I will dive deep into that for y'all.
It might be a podcast rewatch.
Absolutely. I like that. I like that, big dog.
I'll do what I can.
And the number 2 thing about Inoue, I'm looking to see, and it's no longer Isaac Cruz. But I thought between Isaac Cruz... Isak, excuse me, yeah. I thought that between Isak Cruz and Inoue, we might have the next fighter, foreign fighter for the sake of words, who could translate to the American audience. I do believe that is Inoue. I think Inoue is the next Manny Pacquiao. Not at that going all the way up the weight class and all that stuff, but someone who's extremely explosive, eye-catching, and also inviting to who he is as a fighter and as a person. Yeah. It could be him, so I'm looking forward to that.
We'll get to, obviously, to where Bud is now, pound for pound.
Bud is on a plane now.
Okay. But there's 2 fighters that are either 1A, 1B, 1 and 2. In my opinion, it's Inoue then Bud. You can have Bud then Inoue. I don't mind. It's fine. But then there's a gap that's about...
No. That's by a gap between Bud and Inoue.
But based on what? Let me ask you that.
He beat a world-class...
Which weight class? How many weight classes has he gone up?
No, I'm talking about who...
Bud?
No. Hold on. Has Inoue beat a world-class, one of the greatest all-time welterweights?
He's not welterweight. What kind of sense does that make?
Has he beat somebody that great?
Where is Nonito Donaire going after his career? Hall of Fame?
Is he
beat him twice.
Yeah, but
he will be a level of Spence.
So this was
We're not gonna do this.
This was his 4th division that he moved up. Bud's been up 3, and again, this is those two are extremely close.
And what
he's moving up from 3rd grade weight. Like that's easy to move up.
Easy. Well, how come everybody else doesn't do it?
Nah, well, I think Bud. First of all, Bud is 35 years old, right?
Yeah.
He's moved up from
35.
He started at 35, 40, 47, and if the fights that he wanted would have came quicker, he would have moved up quicker. You know, he's been waiting for this fight for a really long time.
That could be a fact.
And
because I retired at 33, and I thought I was going to retire at 30. If I had got the fights that I wanted sooner, I would have been gone.
Yeah.
I just don't understand the discrediting of the weight classes.
Nah, anyway is great. He's a great fighter.
He's right
But
there.
Those lower weight classes, we really don't know those people. Those are not popular weight classes. So,
but but I guess not to cut you off, but is pound for pound, is it a popularity contest?
No,
if it is, that's fine.
No,
it's kind of a little bit of everything.
Yeah. And to be fair, it's a mythical list, so there's no like right answer in the grand scheme of things.
It's hard for me to put him over.
What, you think it is?
Well, there's no like.
If anything, you should say yeah.
Well, because there's no like.
It technically is mythical.
Yeah.
But it's really about pound for pound means your skill.
Yeah.
Right? And I think that the skill that we saw last night makes him a no-brainer #1 pound for pound. He was already there.
He beat a pound for pound.
I will read this one from Real Deal. He said, "Bro is obsessed with Inoue."
That's fine. You can say that. I don't mind that at all. And again,
and ain't nothing wrong with that.
Of course. And I'm not saying Bud is
electrifying.
miles behind him. I think those two are like razor thin, and then it's like a way down, and then I lose it. So I think the gap between those two is
clearly
super close,
1 and 2.
no question. Anyone has either of those not in the 1 and 2, they're just wrong.
Move forward.
Yeah.
Where we at?
Go ahead.
Dan Raphael yesterday said something. I think it was him. He said that this was comparable to like Mayweather Gotti. I'm gonna go Mayweather Corrales, where it was the bigger guy was supposed to beat Floyd, and 2 undefeated champions. They both at the peak of their career. I would give it more of that, where it was just like a dominant performance.
Yeah.
And that was a huge fight at the time. This is a bigger fight, but it was that type of victory. I wouldn't go Gotti. I mean, Floyd beating Gotti, that was probably that was one of the worst.
The fact that we had in the same week Inoue's performance and Bud's, where we're all like, man, these are 2 close fights, and they kicked the shit out of both of their opponents and stopped them like 8th round, 9th round. Like,
I think Bud performance drowns anyways.
Well, it happened yesterday. So
I know, but I'm
very
just saying.
recency bias.
Fulton is
we don't know how good Fulton really was.
He was
we know how
undefeated.
good Earl Spence was.
Fulton was a good fighter. He's undefeated.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
champion.
so now
he wasn't on the pound list though.
Some people have him there. He's unified champion,
I mean,
122.
he barely beat Brandon Figueroa.
All right, so now I'm just gonna say that it's revisionist history. You were Stephen Fulton's this, and now all of a sudden you're like, I don't know, was he really that
No,
good?
I never said Steve Fulton that's good.
No, you're just saying now. Well, he barely beat
Errol Spence was
Figueroa.
I said that too.
3
I
or
said that
4.
too.
Yeah, no, I just feel like now it's easy to say, well, was he
I've never
that
said,
good? I think
anyways,
both
my
of them
number
are still
one.
great.